Hey, how's it going, y'all? Sorry I'm a little late. I was having jewelry trouble this time. Last time it was sound trouble, and this time it was fucking jewelry trouble. How are y'all doing? I see everybody is already ready to get this shit show rolling. Thank you so much for coming by. Can y'all hear me? I lowered my microphone just a little smidgen because it was seeming a little bit peaky last week. But yeah, I will certainly be adjusting it if y'all tell me. Oh, good. Excellent. Hi there. Okay, let's see who's here. I see we got Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Lava Jeans. Hey, Lava Jeans. Prance. Glad you made it, Prance. Oh, hey, Corey. Good to see you. Welcome to the OraCola. Matt. Good to see you. Matt, you should not be afraid. I'm going to show up for this shit. And if I don't show up for it, you better come looking for me because something's wrong. I've just been having some technical issues the past couple of weeks, and the earring situation actually made my ear bleed. I don't know if you know. If you got earrings and you don't wear them all the time, your ear holes sometimes close up. And they just kind of close up a little bit, but it's just enough to make your earring not want to punch through. So I sat there for like a minute trying to punch it through, and finally, I think I just wore the membrane down because it was started to bleed. Not bad, but you know how it is. The show must go on. But yeah, don't ever worry. If I'm just a few minutes late, I'm doing my best, y'all. And if a disaster happens, I will post about it on the social media if I'm able to. And if not, like I said, come and find me because I'm probably in a lot of trouble. Anyway, back to the hellos. Hello, I see you there. Carol, Jean, good to see you. Goog, hi there. Okay. Oh, hey, Slunky. And then Taylor Ann. Wonderful. Of course you like my earrings, Carol Jean. You picked them out for me. And I like them too. I would have bought these for myself. You just knew my taste. Okay. Chef or chief. Is it chef or chief? Chief Bronsky. Hi there. Yeah, I hate it when my holes close up, but sometimes the garage is closed and you just got to ram that door. Oh, all right. Welcome to the show, y'all. I'm arcieoracola, the OraCola. I'm coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas, here on January 25th, 2023. I cannot believe it. We're almost out of January, but we are. It's true. We must face the facts. So, what I like to do here for about an hour is sit with y'all on the live chat. If you're not in the chat and you're just watching, you have a Google account, you have to log in to actually participate in the chat and get a reading. Just FYI. But if you're in the chat already, make sure you go up to that top of the chat box and click that down button and then choose the top chat because it will default to the top. No, you want to go to live chat. There we go. It'll default to the top chat. So we want to go to live chat, and then that way you'll see everything unless it gets censored. Remember, you have to type like grandma's watching because YouTube will censor your shit. So anyway, I do readings from various oracles that you can choose from. They're all listed down in the description box below. All of y'all pretty much are regulars or have seen the show before. So you probably know the oracles, but if you're newbies, check it out. Click that down arrow under the screen. And then, all you got to do to get a reading is choose your oracle, type it in all caps, and then your question, whatever you want to ask the universe, because I'm in communion with the universe. That is how I'm able to do all of this for y'all. So, let's get started. What is this? That's like table. Oh no, we don't want that. Hold on. We're going to shift. We're going to slide to the right here. Yeah, to the right, To the right, to the right, to the right. Yeah, we're not going left. Okay. I think that's pretty center. All right. Sorry, is it still there? I think we're good. Okay. I hate it when the background is not my star background that I got off of that website that you shouldn't shop from, but they had it. Anyway. So, all that said, if you got a question for the universe, put it in the chat. I will get to it in time. If I miss it by chance, just remind me. I try to scroll. I can't see very well in these contact lenses that are actually not my prescription for some reason. They just don't work. But I got a lot of them to get through. So, yeah, help me out, y'all. Help me out now. Help me out now. Hey, all right. All that said, I am going to do our ritual. This is what we do every show, just to make sure that the universe is aware that we are hoping that they will come and sit with us for a while. And the first thing that we like to do is get the dog smell out of the air and burn the sacred wood. And if you got your own ritual, now is the good time to do it, even if that ritual is to hit the pipe or to go to the potty. All right. Just inhale that sweet wood. The best smelling wood in the world. And then, yeah. Next, we will ring the bell. Let the universe know that we're ready. And also to chase away any negative thoughts or energies with this tinkling copper that's like a babbling brook straight to your unicorn heart. All right. And then, just to be safer, not that the universe won't protect us, but there's a lot of shit to go on. We will do our pathogen wand. This is to get rid of anything that's natural or man-made that might just infect us with something that we don't want, whether it be a spiritual infection or an actual physical infection. We're just going to wave this fake man-made UV light and wipe it away. Wax off, bitch. Okay. Got to be a certain age to get that joke. All right. Moving right along. We got our abundance spray. Rich bitch witch. Hey. And that's rich in all good things. You don't want to manifest any negative things. All of the goodness that comes to you, make sure that you are focusing on the good. Not to say that there won't be any like negative things, but we want that stuff to be good. So don't think about the negative shit. All right. Yes, we're going to let that abundance of goodness rain down upon us. And then finally, we got our Florida water chakra anointment. We are just going to go down from the crown all the way through all the chakras and dab them with this Florida water. Ah, yes. Lovely, lovely. Okay. And now that we have done our welcoming routine, we could get to the show. Okay. Love them questions from y'all. Now, I'm just full of songs tonight. I don't know what's into me. I guess I got the music in me. Matt K. Ooh, somebody's into the pornicle now. Ooh. What is the best yoga workout? Ooh. Best yoga workout. Oh, Lucky 3. Hello, Yucky 3. Yucky, I'm sorry, that wasn't a Freudian slip. I don't know who you are. Lucky 3. Welcome to the show. Anyway, so since we have to do the random number generator to choose a random number from the pages in the pornicle. Okay, there we go. Where is it? Oh, I hit it. Oh, I remember this last week. I need to put it on the fucking homepage again. Stupid. Okay. Random number generator is gonna. Why is this not coming up? Good Lord. Give me a second. Random number generator. There you are. Okay. Back to the task at hand. There are 755 pages in the Portical, and we shall choose one at random for this query. Did I just close the damn thing? Oh my God. Y'all, I'm just having trouble. Okay, there we go. Generate. Come on. All right, page 20. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Page 20 in the Portical is probably some cave art. I'm just gonna warn you, but we'll see what's up. You might get a Greek amphora if I remember correctly, if that's how you can say it. Oh, well, you get something. I don't know what it's on, but yeah, the best yoga workout is to fiddle with your dick. Just blow that horn all the ways you can. Now, if you're able to actually toot your own horn, haha, then you have to do some yoga, some gymnastics. Like you got to stretch. So I would say the best routine is whichever one gets you to this bliss, because I know it is the fantasy of every satyr to blow their own flute. So yeah, there we go. That's what we got to do. Good luck on this journey. Please report back. Oh my goodness. All right. So y'all y'all see how this shit works. Now don't all y'all be pornicaling tonight or it'll be a real boring show. Maybe not, but yeah, my arm will get tired. It's a heavy book. So yeah, we are going to be doing all the oracles, not just the fun ones. Okay, I need some direction. Well, okay, Chief Bronski, if you need some direction, you got to choose your oracle, make sure to type it in all caps. There's several to choose from, and then type your question all in the same message. That way I can find it. Matt K left a wonderful example up above. Oh, well, if you're not going to type anything, I'm going to get a sip. Can I send you my therapy bill? Fuck no, you're on the hook for that. Okay. Y'all are just talking amongst yourselves. Goodness. It is almost 9:20 and y'all don't have nothing to do but talk to each other. You know, y'all can set up a Discord channel for that shit. Y'all don't have to involve me if I'm not the most important thing to y'all right now. Just saying. Oh no, Prince, your girlfriend got COVID. I'm so sorry. Well, your hopeful date. I guess it's premature to say girlfriend, but I wish your girlfriend a speedy recovery. Oh. Okay. Well, if none of y'all have any questions at all for the OraCola, I'm just going to have to be like starting to read for the collective and take my goddamn sweet time because it's real early in the show. And I did not get a scratch off ticket this week. So, y'all are stuck with me the whole damn thing. I'm just going to keep asking for pornicles if y'all don't participate. No, that would be a boring show because you could just go buy the book. Just buy the fucking book if you want to look at all the pornicles. The thing is the randomness of it. You don't know if you're going to get a caveman pornicle or if you're going to get a pornicle that's postmodern that don't even look like a dick. It's just like a swap on a paper and it's by a famous artist. So, yeah. I would say it's a risky proposition, just like sex. Some tea would be great. Well, it's a little bit early for tea, but I guess if y'all don't got nothing going on, y'all need some time to think of some questions. Then yeah, I could do some tea. Oh wait, somebody came through. Uh, Magic Hate Ball. Will my upstairs neighbors move out soon? Oh, this is a terrible one for Magic Hate Ball. They're just get, they're just gonna fuck with you. Good old Karen here. Karen here is probably the one like making them make the noise. Okay, let's see. This one says, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's pretty clear, except I can't read it. It says, ah, ah. I still can't read it. Oh my God. That's why. It's lots of words. Concentrate and ask again. That was a blur to me. I don't know if y'all can read it. Probably better than I can. There's some light shining on it. So yeah. Concentrate, bitch. Let me shake Karen up here. Come on, Karen. What about them upstairs neighbors? Will they be moving out? Signs point to yes. Okay, signs point to yes. So they are probably going to move out at some point in history. However, or in time. However, it may not be while you're still there. Just know that. Good luck. Terrible upstairs neighbors are always trying to folks. I'm grateful that I had a good neighbor who moved in after the last terrible neighbor with the Huskies that y'all knew about. And then they moved out, and then upstairs has been quiet. So it's been quiet for a couple months, and I'm really enjoying it. Because I don't like to hear the footsteps. You know, the weird thing about living on a ground floor apartment is you know what your neighbor upstairs is doing. You know what room they're in. You know if they're in the kitchen or in the bathroom. You know when they flush the toilet. You know when they're taking a shower. You know all that shit about them. And I don't want to know that shit about my upstairs neighbor. Ever. Even if they're a relative. I don't want to know. Because you know why? I'm nosy. And if I hear it, I want to think about it, and I want to start plotting and planning and thinking and like imagining crazy stuff that don't make no sense because I don't have none of the facts. But I just assume that the reason they're in the bathroom that long is because they're chopping up a body, and I don't need to go down that rabbit hole. So yes, silence is preferable. Okay. Tarot for Carol Jean. Please, for wisdom, if a move is coming up for us in 2023. Okay. Wisdom if a move comes up. That's a good way to phrase a question for the tarot, because the tarot is always about the deeper meanings, the subtler layers, the flakier bits. All right, let's dig into this potential move and what it would mean. Okay. This one, cups. Okay. So you just need to make sure when you move, if you move, that you're in touch with it, like emotionally, that you are emotionally prepared for that move. And I don't know what will take to get you there if or it does not happen. Like there's so many ways it could go, but just pay attention to what's going on the inside, and not necessarily your head, your heart more than anything. And yeah, whatever will be, but the cups are your future. Emotional. Oh goodness, it's not bad. The cups is good. Like this is one of them in my tarot, which I have my own deck. I have all the major arcana, and then I have one card to represent each of the other suits, which have a fuck ton of cards with a lot of little subtle meanings, and I don't have time for that shit. So I just chose one card to represent each of them suits, which is the cups, the wands, the swords, and I went with the coins, but you could also say pentacles. They are both the same. But the cups is really just kind of about your emotional health and your inner world and kind of your attachment with the universe, all them things, all the things we talk about on this show. So it's a good thing. You just have to make sure that you're in touch with it. And whatever happens with your move, if you're in touch with it, you'll be in good shape. So, oh, essential oils, which is the most essential oil? That's funny, Matt. I love it. That's hilarious. Oh, your OGs was because it hit the nail. Oh, well, I'm glad. I mean, it works, right? Ooh, Corey had a question. I'll get to you real quick right after this Matt K troll question. I don't think it's a troll question. It's one that I have never heard anybody ask, so I'm going to answer it. Although if it keeps getting asked, I might say no. Okay, here we go. What is the most essential oil? Ooh, which one of you slippery bitches wants to be the one? Oh, one of them just wanted to shoot out, and it is Clary Sage. Balance and clarifies. So Clary Sage won this battle. I don't know a whole lot about this particular one, but it must be good for something. Let's check our booklet since we want to know if it is the essential oil. What does the booklet say about Clary Sage? All right. Luckily, this one is in alphabetical order. Clary Sage. The Latin name is Salvia scalaria. Sounds not so good, but whatever. The words clary sage means clear eyes in Latin, which is a nod to its use by medieval monks who preferred an herb as a treatment for eye conditions. So it's good for the pink eye. Clary sage often replaced hops in beer production due to its reputation for enhancing feelings of exhilaration and intoxication. So, maybe it's a little bit of a hallucinogen. You don't know. But if they put it in the beer instead of the hops and it got you drunker, I'm all for it. The herb was also considered an aphrodisiac in the 12th century, but only then. Like whatever magic was happening, then it went away. This go-to oil for female hormonal imbalances, okay, I get it, contains a powerful natural compound known as scalariol, which helps to regulate estrogen levels in the body. It can also balance hormones on menstruating, nursing, and menopausal. Well, shit, maybe I need to take this shit. I'm menopausal. The oil may decrease excessive lactation. Okay, shrinks your boobs. Alleviate menopausal symptoms like hot flashes and regulate menstruation. Okay, so it's kind of a miracle gynecological drug, which makes sense why I've never heard of it because the man controls that narrative. Clary Sage essential oil can help you overcome limited thinking or limited awareness and create a more open-minded view and approach to life. Now, this is more general in case you don't have a womb that bleeds. It is believed that it helps alleviate feelings of confusion, discouragement, or hopelessness, providing the courage to understand and follow the truths in your life. Wow, it's good for a whole lot of shit. In fact, don't take it while you're pregnant. It might be a kind of an abortifacient, and that's illegal in Texas now. So, here's the list of shit it does. If you want to do a screenshot. But yeah, that is the most essential of essential oils according to this particular moment in time. Okay, we need to get to this tarot for Corey. We're looking to move to another state. Where should we move? Ooh, lots of people state hopping this this year, last year, all the years since 2019 or so. Because, every state's got its own thing going on. So you don't know what state you're going to vibe with. Kind of depends on what you think and what you believe and how you feel about certain things. But let's see. Let's see what state might be influencing this tarot pull for you. Okay. Ooh, the Fool. Okay, I would say this is an opportunity if you got the savings to just vagabond for a little bit. Maybe spend some time in different cities or places that you want to live, not necessarily cities, but states. Uh, plan a little road trip and spend a few days in each one of them and see how you feel the vibe. Do your research, of course. You don't want to waste your time, but I would say it's time for a road trip, time for an adventure. Get out there and explore and see if any of them places that you think might be good are actually going to be good. And if you go there, you'll know. You'll know when you set foot on some land, you know if you belong there or not. I believe this 100%. You resonate or you don't. Now, you can ignore that and you can be foolish and then move there and have a shit time. Or you could be afraid, or you could be like, ooh, I feel like I like it, but all of this shit's going to be wrong. I better stay where I'm at. No. Either way, you can ignore that feeling. But if you pay attention to your feelings, you'll know. So, good luck. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Okay. Let me scroll down here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Looks like a whole lot of shit went on. Took a minute for the thing to refresh. Okay. Book of Revelation for Patrick. Are Trump and Biden going to get off easy now that everyone and their mamas got documents under their beds? Yes. This is such a fun thing. Like, honestly, I really believe that this shit's been going on forever. Like, everybody's doing it. It's like when you go start a new job and you are like punctual for the first week or so, and then you discover actually the time to come in is a little bit more fluid. There's some folks that come in a little bit later, some folks that come in a lot later, but always kind of within the same range. So you decide, okay, this must be kind of that unspoken rule, just like driving down the highway when you know you're supposed to go 55 and everyone's going 65 and nobody says anything. Well, you start doing that shit, and then suddenly management needs to axe your ass. And guess what? That's the bullshit they put on because it's on your time clock. So I don't know if it's one of them scenarios, but it kind of seems like it, but whatever. All right, there's 22 pages in the book of Revelation. I don't know why this suddenly became larger, but I'm not complaining. Okay, 22. All right, here we go. Let me do 21. Okay. Chapter 21 has, let's see what we got in this book of Revelations. Let me see what we got in this book of 27 verses. Okay, 27 verses in this chapter. Oh, come back. There we go. 27. And then, verse 1. All right. Chapter 21, verse 1. In the book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Holy Bible about them classified documents. Survey says, ding! And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. I think it's lights out. I think this is the op that's going to get them out. It's like an assassination, but it's not as bloody. It's a character assassination. And honestly, maybe they did the whole other raid with the other candidate that was on the other political party. Yeah, maybe they actually did that to set this shit up. Very interesting that they're just like back and forth and on it. And then it's going to be just like take the whole damn thing down. It's going to be a strikeout. All the pins are going to fall. And we're just going to see a whole new thing come in. And yeah. Yeah. Okay. Tarot for Google. Somebody close to me has their newborn baby in the hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been thinking about getting a gift for the kid, but I don't know what's appropriate for hospital baby. How should I proceed? Okay, so here's my personal advice. Don't get a gift for the baby. Get a gift for the parents because they're the ones who need the support right now. It would be very awkward if you got a gift for the baby and you know, you know. So I would say just get a nice gift for the parents, something that they can use. Maybe order a meal for them. Uh, Send a nice note with it. Bring up a cheesecake or something. I don't know. You know them best. But something that they can use in the meantime that takes their mind off a daily mundane thing. Because I'm sure they're spending all their time that they can up at that hospital. So, whatever you can do to support them in that environment, do that. I wouldn't think about the baby, but let's see what the tarot says. Might be something different. Okay. Oh, the high priest. Guidance, knowledge. Yeah, maybe you should do a little looking up of what other folks have done on this particular assignment for spiritual growth. Like maybe there's a Reddit channel for people that have terminally ill children in their life and how they should, I don't know if the baby's terminally ill, I'm just guessing, how to handle sick kids. Yeah, there's got to be some advice out there. So I would go looking for some advice. But also, you know your friends best. If you think that they would want some kind of stuffy for the baby, great. But I would not ignore their needs. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got a whole bunch more. I got to scroll right back on up. Okay. Catch up here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Pull a random card for me. Tarot. Okay, for Chief. All right, Chief. All right. Random for Chief. Ooh, the swords. How appropriate for a chief. Swinging a big old sword, ruling over everything, conquering everything. But really, just for you, it's time to be logical. If you've been feeling airy fairy and tutti fruity unicorny, then you need to just like get back into shape and start, thinking about things the right way. Don't think about your dreams. Think about the hard, cold facts that are around you. And just be, fair. Just be fair. Don't be over the top about anything. Don't be too crazy. But there's a whole lot of bullshit to hack through, and you might need to hack through it. So take your sword and whack, whack, whackity whack all the way to your clarity. All right. Matt K had a fashion oracle. Hey there. What's the cool style for this winter? Well, we're almost out of winter, although it doesn't feel like it here in Central Texas, but we definitely have not been released from her icy grip, if you know what I mean. Because I remember a time back in mid February when we had a terrible, terrible snowstorm and it was unprecedented. and everyone suffered. I mean, everyone suffered. Not just the poor folks, although a lot of folks suffered more than others. Everyone suffered. So yeah. All right. Fashion for January into February, the last part of winter. Here we are. What do we want to wear? Hopefully something warm. Oh, Grace Kelly. Okay. So Grace Kelly is a style icon. She was a movie star, and then she married the Prince of Monaco, and became kind of like the co-ruler of Monaco. And she had a bunch of kids. No, three kids, and one of hers, Albert, I think, he's the ruler of Monaco now, the prince. So the principality. But yeah, Grace Kelly's style. So look at Grace Kelly's style. She had a very distinctive kind of sporty but feminine look in her, what was she, the 50s, early 60s, something like that. Very beautiful, natural face, but just kind of all American, very much all American. So look to that style for your February. Okay. I was going to do some tea. I better do it before I forget. I know I've been talking a whole lot, but y'all finally came through with all the questions, so I had to get a few out of the way. Okay. Let's get to the tea. Oh, there was a Mr. Wood. Carol Jean. All right, I'll get to it after this. Okay, what are we going to talk about today? Oh, the FDA, the Fraud and Deception Administration. Y'all, I don't know if you know this phrase or this definition or this term called regulatory capture. That's a fancy way of saying this shit's cooked with bribery. None of what they do is actually what they say they're doing. They're always taking cash from somebody who wants them to push their shit. And it's a fact now. I mean, if you are blind and you are willing to not listen or believe, then yeah, you can just live in your airy fairy world. But no, the FDA has not done its duty. What it was supposed to be was to keep us safe from terrible, disgusting, awful conditions that our food products and our medical products are made in. Because, it was the Wild Wild West for a long time, literally the Wild, Wild West. And so anybody could make anything and sell it to anybody and tell them it was about anything. So this was about standardization. First, it was about cleanliness and purity. And then, as government does, it gets more and more complicated, more and more bureaucratic, and more shit has to be followed until eventually you got this weird thing today. Because how could any government honestly monitor every single fucking thing that is going on when it comes to food and things you put in your body? That is a huge thing. They have the military to worry about. They're spending all them trillions of black budget shit on the military. They don't got the money for the actual FD fucking A. So what they end up doing is they give a little bit of funding and then they open the door through sneaky legislation to allow the private sector to inject money into it. And then guess what? The private sector eventually ends up owning that shit. And so the government is just basically a rubber stamp for industry. And our industry right now is Big Pharma. Big Pharma runs the FDA. So whatever Big Pharma wants, whatever Big Pharma thinks is best for its shareholders, the FD fucking A will let them fucking do it. And if you're a little guy and you got some kind of like special little, I don't know, herbal remedy that you're kind of formulating in your kitchen, and you start out and then you get a little bit bigger and you get a commercial kitchen, and then you start to get some notoriety. Guess what? The FDA is gonna fucking fuck your shit. It's gonna fucking shut it down because it's in competition to the people that pay the fucking bills. And there's a lot of back and forth between the FDA advisors and the pharmaceutical advisors and CEOs and all those people there. It's a big old fucking orgy of bribery and grift. So, I would say when it comes to the FDA, just say no. All right, there was your tea. Okay. Okay. All right, I went and scrolled down, and I think Digital Diviner was the next thing. Carol Jean, yes, Mr. Dickwood. What does this mean we get Harris? I don't know what that means. But let's see. Never. It means never. Does this mean we get Harris? Oh. Yeah. No. No one is going to let that illiterate 5-year-old become the fucking president of the United States. I mean, honestly, how often do you even see anything that she's doing? Very little. Pence was way more in the news. They try to keep her way on the down low because she doesn't know how to handle herself in public. Like, she cannot just speak off the cuff. She is obviously needing to go to like 5 years of Toastmasters or whatever that club is that makes you like, what's that club that you practice public speaking? She needs a lot of that. She needs to do a whole lot of that before she even thinks about trying to be president. I mean, at least Biden had a lot of experience before he went, as a speaker and as a politician. So he knows the rhythm. It's like muscle memory. Even if he can't read the cue cards and he fumbles, he can kind of get it back. That's why he's up and down and up and down. Some days are better than others. But she didn't ever have it to begin with. So I don't know whose dick she sucked, but yeah. I wouldn't say that she's going to be the one. They're going to come up with some other thing. Trust. Okay. Where is FU? Hey, FU. Welcome to the show. Didn't see you. It's hard to keep up sometimes. Y'all are just like chit-chatting away. One day I'm going to have a moderator. One day I'm going to have a moderator, and y'all's questions might not be getting in, but I'll always remember my original family. So don't be afraid to show up and participate. I'm just saying, at some point, it's going to get to the place where I'm going to have moderators, and I'm not going to be able to answer every question. Or I don't want to do this. Some of the people who have this kind of show format will do this. They will only answer the questions for the people who spend money, basically send them a super chat or something. And I'm not even set up for that because I ain't got enough followers. But I think even if I was set up for that, I wouldn't exclusively go to the people who pay because I'm all about the people, y'all. I'm here doing this for free of my own volition every fucking Wednesday because y'all keep showing up and because I feel called to do it. I'm not doing it for the money. But yeah, that moderator day might come. It will come. I just don't know when. Okay. Let me keep going here. Let me keep going. Oh. Okay, we're back at Grace Kelly. Okay. At least you call us friends. Y'all are friends and family. I mean, everything. Y'all are great. I mean, I don't know really any of y'all hardly except for a few in person, but I feel like I know y'all in a very special individual way. And I feel like because you're resonating with what I'm doing, you keep coming back, and I love it and I appreciate it, and I want to be here for y'all because this is like a weekly therapy. It's like a weekly chance to chat with folks who have, I think, a similar worldview or have opinions that we share, and we just like each other's company. So, yeah, that's why we do it. All that gushy stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm sure we have met. And that's the thing. I've met a whole lot of people. I'm terrible with names, I'm terrible with faces. I'm just the worst. So, yes, I'm sure we have met before, some of y'all that I don't remember. And I hope when we met, I wasn't too wasted. And if I was, I hope I wasn't mean. That's all I got to say. Oh, my goodness. There are dozens of us. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I've been out there for a long time. I've been circulating out there in the public a lot more in the early days than in the later days, although I do have a monthly show that I'm at live. But yeah, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. All the folks you meet up with over the years, and they, for a moment you have a really great conversation, but then you move on and then it's over. That was it. That was it. All right. Well, it is 9:50. I'm going to be here like 15 more minutes. So, if you had another question, you've got time to put it in the chat. And if I missed it, well, I'm so very sorry. So very sorry if I missed your question. I don't think I did, unless there was one way up there. Okay. Well, if y'all don't have a question, I'm going to do some more tea, even though I just did some tea. All right, I see your hat of self-care, Slunky. I'll get to it. All right. What do we got to say today? Oh, this one's fun. Okay. So, if you're looking for something to watch that doesn't take a whole lot of time but is entertaining as fuck and you don't actually have to watch it, check out The Critical Drinker on YouTube. So, The Critical Drinker is this fun movie review kind of commentary channel. And it's this guy with a Scottish accent. I don't know if he's actually from Scotland, but he has this Scottish accent. And he's just so incredulous about everything. He's like, what the hell is this? What is this shit? I can't believe this fucking fuck. Like, he is really critical. But he doesn't sound drunk. So there's that. I think it's just a pun, the title. But he's got some good insights. And it's what I like about it is it's succinct. And the video portion is not some talking head like me. It's just voiceover and then random clips from the movie shown in rapid succession, even though it's just the trailer. It's just the laziest type of video, but the speech is compelling enough that I can just like glance at it, get a sense of what he's talking about, and then just go do the dishes or go take a piss or whatever and still listen. It's over with quickly. And then at the very end, the best part is he says, no, go away, no, or whatever, however you do it in Scottish. And it's just funny. It's just funny. I love it. It's somebody who has built their own brand. And as a YouTuber, it's hard to be somebody who has a niche like that because there's tons of movie review channels out there, tons of them. But for whatever reason, this particular one I think is just up my alley. So if you have a minute or you want to like listen to something while you're getting ready for bed, washing your face, brushing your teeth, that's about 10 minutes or so. That's about all the time it is, the videos. You can just be doing that, put it on, listen, have a chuckle, disagree, agree, whatever. It is a really fun little thing that you can add to your repertoire of crap. So, The Critical Drinker, here's to you. Cheers. All right. Hat of self-care for Slunky. Oh, this is the hat of self-care. What kind of self-care should Slunky be getting into or slinking into? And I'm drinking my usual vodka and grapefruit. because I'm old and bitter now. Before I had to drink screwdrivers because I was too sweet. But now I'm just old and bitter. So grapefruit it is. Okay, let's see. Self-care, drink water. Yes, be hydrated. I know it's hard to be hydrated in the winter because you're just cold and you just don't feel that humidity and you don't feel that need to drink because it's hot and you're dehydrated. You kind of get into this weird stasis in the winter and you don't drink as much water. And I find myself being that way. Like I drink more hot drinks and more caffeine and that, just dehydrates you more. So get some more water in you and see if that helps whatever's going on. But regardless, water is good for you unless you drink too much, and then you can die. Just don't go crazy. Don't drink too much of the water. Drink just enough for your body. I don't know what that is, but you'll figure it out. Okay. Is that Britney Spears' original ball cap from 2002 music video? No. It is a cheap ass clearance ball cap from Walmart. And you can't tell, but it's a little bit holographic. Like it just looks silver on the screen that I can see, but it's actually got some like holographic sparkle. And I bought it because I think it was $2 or something. And I thought I might use it for a thing, but I didn't actually end up using it for nothing. Actually, I did. I used it for a video. I made a hat and I covered it in full. And I used this because I didn't want it, like, if I missed any spots, the actual hat to show through. So after that, I didn't have no use for it because I don't look good in baseball caps. But when I needed to start the OraCola, and I was like, what can I do? What oracles can I have? And I was like, duh, draw some shit out of a hat. That's easy. So I started Hat of Self-Care, and I'm like, look at this bitch. She's slinky and shiny, and I will put that on the screen, and that's what I did. So there's a story, the backstory of the Hat of Self-Care, if you care. I used to drink Harry Navels and Appertinis. Oh, Appletinis. Oh, yeah. I cannot get into a lot of them cocktails. I tried a lot of cocktails, and yeah, occasionally a fancy one will do. But really, I just am a straight like vodka soda, something simple, tequila shot. I don't like whiskey or bourbon. I can do a margarita if I'm in the mood, but yeah, fancy frou drinks. I'm just like, one maybe, two is too much. Give me the straight stuff. It's less calories and it gets you there quicker, and it's usually cheaper. Okay, looks like a car visor. Yeah, it kind of does. Yes, Head of Self-Care. Uh-huh. Oh, y'all. Well, we got a few minutes left, so I'm going to do some readings for the collective if we don't have any other questions. I know that it is crazy that we're at the end of January 2023, but we are. So let's see what we can think about for our final week of January. What should we all consider? What can we all take to heart? What can we all incorporate? Okay. Here we go with our tarot for the week at the end of January. Felt a little Yoda coming through there. Okay. The sun. Yes, good. Look on the bright side of life. I don't want to sing anymore because I'll get copyright struck. But y'all know the song. Yes. The man is really pushing a lot of fear, in case you weren't aware. There's a whole lot of bad shit in the news. And oh my God, we just sent tanks to Ukraine, and Germany sent tanks to Ukraine, and oh my God, we're going to have like a fucking nuclear holocaust unless you get shot in the face first from a mass shooting or you die from something else. So don't worry about that shit. Focus on the sunshine. If you're lucky enough to have some sunshine in your forecast, get outside. Be in it. Let it be on your skin. I know it's a little bit cool right now, especially in Texas. Not cold, thank goodness, but it's cool. But the sun has been coming out in the afternoons, and I just, I'll take off my hoodie and I'll just be like letting the sun warm my arms and just kind of just feel the warmth on your flesh, on your clothes. Just let that bathe upon you and just like for a minute, vibrate higher and remember, yes, you are a magical being. You're lucky to be on this plane of existence. You're here for a reason. You are the reason, and you are going to enjoy it in the moment. I dare you to be unhappy if you go out in the sun and just like feel the sun. I dare you, especially in the winter. Now, in the summer, it can be different, but in the winter, go out and get some sunshine. Plus, you'll probably vitamin D deficient. So, there's that. Lauren. Oh, hey, Lauren. Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love all the love. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. We are almost at the end. I was a little late, so I'm going to pull another card. I'm going to do a crystal. We haven't done a crystal this time. So here's where we can maybe think about vibrating higher. If you got this crystal, keep it near you. Meditate upon it. If you don't have this crystal, perhaps set out a mission to acquire it if you're in a space that you can. Or you can even just, look at a picture of it and think about how it might feel. Just consider this crystal. Consider the crystal. Here we go. Here's our next week's crystal. And clearly, it must be moonstone. Ooh, what does that say? Live your purpose. Live your purpose. Is that what that says? Okay, yes. Live your purpose. I didn't want to have to get my readers, but hopefully that's right. Yeah, like I said, live your purpose. Do what you're meant to do here on this plane of existence. You are a magical creature, like I said, so don't be afraid to live and shine. If you got some moonstone, great. If you don't, well, that's okay. There's a whole lot of rocks and landscaping rocks that kind of look like this, so I would just grab one of them and just, that rock is special, just like a moonstone. It don't have to be an official moonstone. It just kind of needs to be designated a moon. It just needs to identify as a moonstone. And you can just identify it as a moonstone and it won't know any different. So, yeah, there you go. And of course, vibrate higher. Goog has an essential oil. Oh my goodness. What kind of lotion should Patrick rub my feet with? Ooh. Okay, well, hopefully it's a good lotion. But I will tell you to beware because I have recently discovered that this lotion that I bought a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, that I was hoping would replace my face lotion, turned out to be a disaster. And it, of course, takes you a few weeks to figure it out. First of all, I started getting dry skin. I'm like, this is weird, but it's winter, whatever, it happens. And then I started getting zits and dry skin. And my face right now is kind of a mess. I know I put a lot of makeup on. Hopefully y'all can't see it, but it's kind of fucked up. And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. My skin has not been this bad in a long time. And I think, pretty sure, 100%, it's a goddamn lotion. So be careful of the lotion. But let's see what smelly stuff should go on the tootsies. Here we go. Ooh, patchouli. And if I remember correctly, one of y'all don't like patchouli. So either the rubber or the rubby is going to be unhappy. So yeah, there you go. Maybe you can find something that's got just a hint of patchouli in it, but not anything that's like overwhelmingly patchouli. But the nice thing about it is, even if you hate the smell, it's at your feet. So hopefully it's far enough away that it's not like making you gag. So funny. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. I think I got all the questions. I did. Okay. All right, y'all. It has been a fantastic fucking January 25th here on the OraCola. I love y'all so much. I really do. The fact that y'all come and meet me here every Wednesday, like clockwork, at 9 o'clock on youtube.com/channel arcieoracola, it just, it keeps me going, y'all. It keeps me fucking going. And I love it. I appreciate it, and I love y'all. So, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the evening. If you love the show and you want to share it with your friends, please do. I'm growing by word of mouth because YouTube is probably shadow banning me because of all the controversial shit that I get into. So tell your friends. You don't have to watch it live. You can always watch it later if you can't make it. That's totally fine. It's always going to be up there unless they take it down. So, yeah, I love y'all. Hit like and subscribe if you have not. And of course, if you ever want to share any of your abundance with me, you may do so via Venmo or PayPal. It's arciecola. Or if you cannot share those things and you want to share something else, you can send me an email at arcieoracola, that's arciecola, at gmail, arcieoracola. I can't spell. Arcieoracola. It's in the description box below. All the shit's in the description box. At gmail.com. Send me an email and I will tell you how to get in touch with me and get that offering to my doorstep. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful last week of January, and we will do this all again next Wednesday. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Bye.